Hello, today we're taking a look at a real and fake pair of the brand new Nike Hypervenom Remakes, probably the most in-demand football boot in the world right now. This video is here to help you purchase a retail pair, what you should look out for, what are the differences between the two pairs, just to help you when purchasing a retail pair. So I must emphasize, it does not support the counterfeit industry in any way, just to help you at home buying a retail pair because they're now sold out, really hard to get, crazy expensive, so you don't want to get it wrong. So should we get straight into the comparison? Let's do it. So first thing to note, retail pair comes in Hypervenom box, obviously. Always make sure if you're spending that amount of money, make sure it comes in the box. Here is a look at the label. Just pause the screen here, take a look. Got them in a size UK 10. This is a UK label, so they were purchased in the UK, so it might differ if you purchase them in the US or somewhere like that. So we'll open these up. They do come with a boot bag as well. If you're spending that much money, you want it to come with all the accessories. So the black boot bag on this side with the orange swoosh at the bottom, and then orange on this side with the skull and crossbones on this side. So move that to the side, take out the boot. Come on, how incredible is this pair? I'm so glad Nike brought them back. So take them out. There's nothing really else that comes in the box. So I'll move the box to the side. The fake one obviously doesn't come in a box, doesn't come with a boot bag, just comes in this plastic see-through bag. And you might be able to tell straight away, there is a slight colour difference. But we'll take them out of the bag, compare them side by side. Rip open this bag. Here's, wow. They absolutely stink of glue. It is incredibly strong. So here's your first look at a real and fake pair of the brand new Nike Hypervenoms. Should we dive into the comparison? Let's see what differences we can spot. So the first thing to note, probably the most obvious difference, I'll just move the left boot to the side. So take a look at the right boot, is the kind of honeycomb upper orange. Look at the color difference. It's very, very noticeable. On the retail one here, very, very bright orange. It's probably one of the most recognizable boots in the world. This one, it looks like it's been faded in the sun for hours. The orange is completely wrong. Hopefully that shows up on the camera. It's a much lighter orange than this kind of retail one here, which is incredibly bright. Yeah, there's a huge difference between the two. Spinning the boots upside down, the new one comes with the Hypervenom 3 sole plate, as you can see here clearly. The fake one is maybe based on the original one, but it's still completely wrong because this is the original sole plate. So always check that the sole plate nowadays will come with the Hypervenom 3 sole plate, as you can see here. If this is based on the original one, it's still completely wrong. The next difference to point out is actually the honeycomb upper material that's used. Nike skin is very obvious on the retail pair. It's incredibly soft cushioning, and it's probably one of the best things about this boot. Everybody loved how comfortable the upper is. It molds to your feet really well. The fake one, they've tried to replicate it, but it has a very plasticky feel. I don't know if that's going to come across on the camera, but it's like it's almost covered in a plastic coating rather than this kind of like knitted feel that you get on the Hypervenoms. So the cover on the top is wrong. It feels completely wrong. Another obvious difference between the two in terms of the aesthetic, the retail one here, if you look at the black outline that goes around the toe box, as you can see, it goes all the way up the inside and then kind of develops into that back heel section. If we look at the fake one, they've got a very large section here, which is black, which is wrong. It should be even pretty much all the way around. And then if you spin on the inside, what is it doing here? Look at the size of that black section compared to the retail one. The retail one stays pretty much even all the way around towards the heel where it starts to go up. The fake one, like, what is it doing here? Going all over the place. Yeah, that design is completely wrong. Yeah, doesn't look as good. Another thing that fake boots seem to always do, and I don't understand it, is they never seem to lace it to the top two holes. As you can see, they leave the top two holes spare, which is just not how they come pre-laced. On the retail pair, the real one here, you can see they're laced all the way to the top, and they should always come dead stock laced, ready to be put on, ready to head straight to the pitch. Fake ones just don't do this, a bit lazy. And be very careful when you're buying a pair online, because I've seen a lot of people selling pairs where the top two lace holes aren't ever done. It's just a telltale sign straight away, so always be careful there. I know a seller can always just lace them up, but it's just something to note. If you see it like this, just don't even bother going for it. Looking at the iconic swoosh on the upper, you'll see it's like a matte black finish on the retail one here, and the contrast to the orange is incredibly obvious. If we look at the fake one here, there's a slight shine to it. Hopefully you'll see that on the camera. It's not really a matte black finish, more of a glossy finish to it. And obviously the orange sections are completely different, so the contrast looks wrong. But just look at that. This section here, it just looks all wrong with that thick black section beneath. Spinning the boots to the outside, has the Hypervenom detailing on the outside. The retail one here, you can see it. There's a small gap here between that and the corner. If we look at the fake one, hold them up side by side, you can see positionally it's a lot further away from this corner here, and also the text is the wrong kind of font and size. You can see it's much more detailed on the retail one below compared to the fake one above. And this is the exact same on the inside with the Nike skin text. As you can see, the Nike skin text is almost touching the orange section here. There's a small gap in between, and the text is very obvious and clean and easy to see. Look at the fake one here. You can see, look at the large gap between that and the section. The sections on it are just completely wrong. Another significant part of this boot is the skull and crossbones, which is on the OG colorway. You can see bright orange matches that of the upper. Comparing it to the fake one, very easy to see the color difference. Once again, if you're buying this pair, just always make sure it is the right color, because that is an obvious difference between the two. The orange swoosh at the heel, can see it wraps around from the heel, and there's a large gap between that and the orange section, and it kind of tilts up, leaving a layered section between. If we look at the fake one, spin it here, you can see it spins around from the heel, but the heel placement's actually incorrect. But also here, they've got this kind of like layered bit of rubber between the swoosh and the orange section. This is not correct. It feels very thick compared to the retail one, which has that kind of honeycomb feel like always. On this pair, it has Nike's ACC, so all conditions control, which you can see labeled there on the tongue. The fake one does have this, however, the labeling on the tongue is very messy and wrong, and I actually don't know if it has all conditions control. It probably doesn't, so I imagine your feet might get quite wet. I'm not going to point out the differences on the left boot because they're exactly the same as on the right boot. The main things you need to look out for is the material of the boot. I know this will be quite hard to see in photos as well, not between these two pairs, it's quite easy to see between these two pairs, but the material, the honeycomb texture is very, very obvious. Also the colour of the material, so the orange skull and crossbones and the orange upper, really obvious difference between the two, as you can see from the coloured here. In terms of the equal sections going around the toe box, make sure that's even going all the way around, and also obviously make sure it comes with the new sole plate, if you're going for the updated one, that is, which most of you should, because this sole plate is far better than the original. The Hypervenom 3 sole plate works incredibly well. Yeah. Very, very good. Moving the fakes to the side, I hope this video has helped you and helps you authenticate your real pair of Hypervenoms, because they're absolutely fantastic, incredibly iconic, and probably one of the best releases of the year. And I expect the price to just keep going up as more pairs get rarer and rarer, because people will use their pairs. Yeah, they're absolutely incredible, and I'm really grateful for Nike for bringing them back, because it's one of the best boots of all time. The nostalgia and the kind of vibes that this boot gives off, everybody's happy to see it. Let me know down below in the comments if you want more colorways, or are you happy with just the two that have come out. Absolutely incredible. This is the brand new Hypervenom, and hopefully this video has helped you if you are trying to authenticate your pair. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, helps me do more videos like this to help you. Thanks for watching, hope you have an amazing day.